And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Today we have a fun video, which is just me finishing my whips. Summer is coming to an end, sort of. It's only the beginning-ish of August, but I, A, just got accepted for a pattern test that is very much not summer. B, just kind of have too many things going on right now. And C, need to start like getting in the school headspace, which means kind of rounding out the amount of projects I have going. So really want to finish this up. Now, I will say, first I have a yarn haul. That's not really related to this video, but I wanted to give it anyway. And then I'm actually going to put in some footage of, I have a little bit of footage for a couple projects that I thought were going to be their own video, but I don't think they are. They're just going to get stuck in here, and then I'll show that footage, and then we will come back and finish the projects in the next couple days / maybe week. I don't know. So yeah, let me get into this yarn haul. My sister and I placed a yarn order actually because I needed exactly one yarn from Michael's, and she needed some frames. So we just like got to free shipping basically. So I have this box from Michael's. I got 3 balls of the loops and threads in off-white. It's all just this yarn in different colors, but I got 3 of off-white, 2 different pink colors, 2 different greens, dark brown, and 2 of this blue that I do already have, but I want to use this for 2 different projects. One of them is gonna actually, neither of them are going to be in this video. But yeah, so I want to have enough for both projects, so I got 2. And that's actually the whole yarn haul. That's really it. This is the only one we're going to be using in this video, and you'll see that soon. But yeah, so the projects that I want to finish in this video are a small tapestry for my sister, a poncho for my sister, a sweater for myself, the second sock of a pair of socks for myself, and a pillow for my bed. That's a lot. Oh, actually, and adding in, because I need to keep myself accountable, I need to make 3 small keychains for my mom and send those to her. So yeah, also keychains. That's everything. I have started everything except for the keychains, so I guess the keychains isn't like finishing a whip, but it needs to get done. So I'm kind of going to bunch it up with all these projects. First thing though, I'm going to put in the past clips I have of me talking about everything to do with the poncho that I have filmed already, and then we'll come back to today to finish that, because I think, well, not finish that, but work on it, because I think that can get done, well, it needs to get done today as I film this intro. So yeah, let's start with that. Crocheting something not for myself, for my sister. Making her a poncho because I said I would, basically, because I said I would. I didn't get to it last time I was crocheting for my sister, so that's kind of the only goal for this week, is to get this done. Now, I will be completely honest, it's Thursday. Yeah, it's probably not going to get done entirely this week because it's Thursday, but I started a few days ago, so I have the first half done, at least what I'm hoping is going to be the first half. Let me show you. So this is what it looks like. Now this does look not big enough, but she's a bit smaller shoulders than I do, so it does go across her shoulders, but we are not sure. I measured it and it should have worked, but it shrunk a little. I think I tightened up for when I tested the pattern, and then just my crocheting in general, I think it just tightened up. So this is the right length so far, but for this, I'm gonna block it tonight, and then for the second half, I might have to add a like one of these squares, or maybe 2, so that one of the sides will be longer, but that way it'll fit like around better. This is not my pattern at all. This is not my idea at all. Saw it on Pinterest. there was a tutorial slash, I'll link the girl's specific TikTok, like I'll link her TikTok because I used the 2 videos she posted about it to figure it out. I did make a small change that I guess I can talk about first. In the TikTok, she showed how to do the regular square, and then she showed how to do the increases up until like here, but then it kind of left you like right here, and I was like, okay, well, I need this. I hope you can see this. I was like, okay, well, this is great, but I need this other side for the next square. So it wasn't in the little chart that she drew, but I added that like on this next row, like to do 3 double crochets to get that side. So it is a bit of a drastic increase, but I think especially after I block it, like it'll be fine. But yeah, that's all that we're doing today is blocking it, because I need to see if this will end up being a good size or if I have to add more to do after. So I'm using Hobby Seashell, which is 40% cotton, 35% viscose, and 25% linen, and I'm just using like the plain color 1. But I got 5 of these, and so far this first half has only used like 1.5, not even 1.5 balls, so I should be fine, even if I need to add more to the second. And then also she wants tassels at the bottom, so that's where we're at. We're gonna see what it looks like after blocking. So little update, I'm pretty sure this finished drying literally the next day because it's been so hot, but I have not gone around and taken it off the blocking board. So this is what it looks like, and it did block out really well. It even goes over like my shoulders, and again, she has smaller shoulders than me, so actually doesn't go over my shoulders, but she's smaller than me, so it's fine. So this is the front half. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I used like just over 1 ball for this, so I definitely could have stuck to just having 4, but I'll have a little extra, it's fine. So now I need to make the other side, and I think what I'm going to do, just for like being even, I'm going to make the other side, block the other side, sew it together, add the tassels, and then block it again all together. So that's kind of what the game plan is. It is Saturday. I'm probably not going to work on this today because I want to work on other stuff. So I would say like if I could get this blocking by Wednesday, that would be really cool. So that's kind of the goal, because this really didn't take that long at all. Like, and I don't have plans tomorrow. So honestly, maybe I can get a lot of it done tomorrow. We'll have to see. But yeah, this was really simple and easy, and it looks great blocked out. It's a little, I think it's like the linen is like, it kind of it feels stiff, but also it's so thin it's not, like you can see it's drapey. So very good fabric so far. Okay, so Poncho's blocking. We'll come back to that probably tomorrow. I'm going to wrap up the other thing for my sister, which is the tapestry. So I started this a while ago, and I got to right here on the second to last row of single crochet. So how I make tapestries, I need 1 more row, and then I also needed the cream to do 1 single crochet around, because I do that like before I do the border. So then I have like even stitches to go in here, blah, blah, blah. So it's all neat. So that was annoying, and it took me this long to, sorry, it took me this long to get some cream yarn. I realized my fan was on. My bad. I'm trying not to. It's not as boiling hot, so I'm trying to like not film with the fan on. But anyways, so that should be really simple. Yeah, I literally have like 2 rows to do of single crochet, and then She wanted scallops. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, what did she want? I'm gonna have to text her because she's not home right now. Gonna have to text her and double check what pattern she wanted. I'm pretty sure it was scallops though. Yeah, and I'll get that done. It's 10:40. I'm kind of hoping to like get this done by 11. There's other stuff I want to do tonight, but I also need to shower, so we'll see. We will see. Yeah, I will come back when this is all done. Okay, the tapestry is done. It looks so good. I honestly like, it looks so good. I just steamed it. Don't mind the corners. It'll be fine when it's on the wall. Yeah. I love this. I'm kind of jealous because I really love this, but I literally already have a fish themed tapestry. I don't know if you can see it in these exact colors on my wall, but it is really nice. And yeah, I guess if my sister ever gets tired of it, I can have it back, but I don't know if she will. But yeah, this one's all done. So I'm gonna take some time today, I think, to work on my sweater, honestly. This first update is actually like way too late into the project. I'm making a sweater with the lyrics, or a lyric from Let Down by Radiohead, because I've been obsessed with it for a couple months now and I just wanted to put on a sweater. And I got this yarn from Joanne before it closed, so necessary. But I'm using the KNC Essential Cotton in the color Rainforest. It's like a tealy color. And then the Joann's that I went to did not have white in the KNC, so I just got the Hobby Lobby version of the yarn, and it works great. I completely finished the first panel already. So this is what it looks like. Oh my god, it's upside down. One day, I am gonna grow wings. Yeah. Obsessed with this song. It literally is just, yeah. So I did all just double crochet color work. It's the color work is definitely like tighter. I don't know if you can see the like slight bunching, like especially like right here. I think it'll steam out though, so I'm not really worried about it. And then I also did more neckline shaping than I ever usually do, but you know, just a little something, so then it really, I am gonna do like ribbing still, so that I'm not worried about that much. But yeah, this is the front panel, and there's gonna be wings on the back panel, so I will show the graph for the wings. Hold on, I have it on my laptop. This is also, the graph looks crazy, but like I can read it, so it's fine. But yeah, there's gonna be wings on the back, and I started the back panel a little bit ago, but I started the graph today, so this is literally all I have. The two tips of the wings. So yeah, it is Thursday. I think I don't really have a goal for this sweater other than like done by mid-July vibe. Definitely as soon as possible, but I won't really have much opportunity to wear it because it is cooler, but we do have like some really hot days, hot afternoons, so not really like wear sweaters out, even though it is all cotton. Yeah, so not much to update on now, but I will just be working on this back graph. I really hope it works out. It took me so long to make it. Yeah, that's all. August 2nd, It is August 2nd, almost August 3rd. We're 20 minutes out from midnight. But I have taken like the longest break ever on this sweater. And it happens every once in a while where I just get a bunch of projects going and something always ends up getting forgotten about. And it's not even that I forgot about it, because I've actually been thinking about this sweater a lot. But I just have had other stuff to work on, wanted to work on, etc., etc. And I was also kind of getting tired of doing color work, so there's that. But I have finally finished the front and back panels and woven in all the ends. So the only ends I'm gonna have to weave in are like for the sleeves and stuff and like the collar. But I will show you again what they look like. This is the front. And also the reason that it's almost midnight is this back panel took me so much longer than I thought it was going to be. When I made the graph, I thought I had all of the rows accounted for, and I did not. So that was annoying. So I ended up having to add a bunch to the top. And this is the back, and I'm actually super proud of how these wings look. I think they look really nice. With the exception of what always ends up happening to me is when these stitches pop out a little bit, and you can see them on this side too. If there's a way to change that, I don't know it. So that's just something I have to deal with. But I think they turned out really well. This shaping, I actually, as I was working it up, I was like, I don't like this. And I changed the graph literally like right around here. I got to literally here and I was like, this doesn't look quite right. And I really do like how it looks now. So I'm glad I kind of caught that, because I think it looks great. So all that I'm going to do tonight, I think, I might stay up later, I don't know. But I think what I'm going to do is sew up the shoulders together, because I have yarn on the top of the front to sew the shoulders together. And then I'm going to compare it to my favorite like store-bought sweater. It's actually a thrifted sweater, but my favorite like machine made and store sold sweater. And I'm gonna compare like the armhole lengths, because I'm pretty sure I made this based off of a sweater's measurement. So I'm gonna go and see how much of the sides need to be sewn up and then do that. And then tomorrow I will decide if I'm going to make arm panels or crochet the arms directly onto the sweater. I'm leaning towards crocheting the arms directly onto the sweater, because the last time I did panels, I ended up making them too long and then I couldn't undo them. I mean, I guess I could have, but it would have been like so much work, so I don't want to run into that problem again if they end up being too long, especially because I know the cotton's going to stretch probably. So I'm kind of prepping to do the arms tomorrow. Yeah, because I would love to finish this as soon as possible, like maybe by next week, honestly. So we'll see, because I have one more cotton sweater that I want to get done and before school starts. And school starts in about 23 days. So we're kind of counting down, and I've got other projects and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But I'm just going to get onto the sewing part tonight. Been a few days. I don't actually know what the date is, but I'm here with the first big update in a while. I'm just missing a sleeve and bottom ribbing, but yeah, I did make the sleeve hole kind of big, but I was like going off of actually I might have just been going off of vibes, to be honest. It's a little big, but I did not want to go back and make it. I didn't want to sew it up more because I was being lazy. So yeah, it's a little big. The decreases are definitely decreasing, but it looks fine on. There's a little extra fabric, but I don't really care. Don't really care that much. And I think after I block it too, it'll look better. But again, it doesn't even look bad now. That being said, wanted to do a little yarn check because I bought 14 balls of the main color. Didn't actually think I would use all of them, but wanted to be like very safe. bought 14 balls, and all of this is the end of the 7th ball, so I have plenty. Now, I did also use a good chunk of white, so I think, but honestly, I don't even think I used like a whole ball of white. I started 2, and there's that much left. I definitely could measure, and I'll probably do a final count at the end of like how much yarn I used. But I'd say maybe I used 1 ball total of the white. So we're at about 8 balls now, and I want to say with the sleeve and the bottom ribbing, we're probably going to break into a 10th ball. I don't think the sleeve and the bottom ribbing will get done with just 9, with just 1 more, but definitely with a 10th. So yeah, I do want to finish this week though, because I'm tired of working on it. I want it to be done and ready for when it gets a little cooler. We're getting to like cooler mornings now, but it still gets quite warm during the day. So yeah, I just really want to get this done this week though. I have another project that I need to get done this week, so we'll see. But I am very happy with how it's looking so far. I also really like this teal color just in general. So yeah, I'm excited to have it for when it starts to cool down. It just needs the second sleeve and the bottom ribbing. So yeah, it's also kind of warm, and I want to, this is cotton, so that'll be good. It's better than my other whip that's chunky woolies. So we'll see what I get up to. I really don't remember. I know I made a to-do list for myself, but I do not remember what was on it, so I'll have to check that. But yeah. Oh no, I need to work on the poncho because it is now Friday and my sister wants to wear it to the concert we're going to on Sunday. So gonna see if that is done drying because I put it to block last night. If it's done drying, then while she's at work, I can sew it up. And I think I'm gonna add like a border on the top and bottom. So do all that and then she can try it on. And if it fits, I'll steam it one more time and add tassels. So that's the main priority for today, but also that's not gonna take too long. So maybe this too. So it's the next day. It's the next day. I did do a lot. I just didn't film it. My bad. Also, if you see this shirt a lot, I do wash it. It's just my favorite sleep shirt. So I wear it a lot. And also if my eye looks watery, it's because I just got an eyelash in it. And it might still be there. But I rubbed it a lot. Anyways. I finished the pillow. So it's back here now. Finished the pillow. It looks a little wonky, but you know, that's part of its charm. There's also like 2 different sizes. So this is the front, and I just did like random striping. There's like a pattern, but like not really because I was running out of yarn. And at the end you see I was really running out of yarn. This is like 2 stitches in green, pink, dark pink. But I think it looks fine. The only thing is like I don't love this part, but that's whatever. Even like with the random light pink, I think it looks good. And then obviously I love this. I was literally just too lazy to make all these granny squares again. Yeah, not much to say. I'm just really happy to be done. I do still have yarn left over, but that's officially like leaving my stash. Like I don't want to make anything else with this yarn. This is another one that I made a while ago, but that wasn't part of this video. The poncho has been sewn together, borders on, and it's currently still blocking. So I'm going to add tassels to that later today. And then after that, I worked on I was supposed to work on bees and I didn't. I have to do that today. But I just got a little bit of progress on the second sleeve. Nothing crazy. And yeah, so it's 10:30. I'm going to actually start trying to get these bees done today. I have to make 3 small bee keychains for my mom. And we're going to the mall later. And we have to leave at 4:30, so I've got plenty of time, but I do need to get these done. So the sooner I can do that, the better. Yeah, and then I guess after that it might be like the tassels, so yeah, let's just get on with the day. Sunday. It is actually 3 o'clock on Sunday. I don't know why I'm so bad at vlogging this weekend. I haven't actually been doing much. Well, as you saw, finished the poncho. Got that all done. Great. Tassels took way longer than I thought they were going to, so that was annoying. But I did also then just work on my sweater. I still have, oh god, like 12 rows to go. That was an estimate, but still have quite a bit to go. But we have plans today. We're going to a concert. I think I'm going to vlog, so that's going to be separate. But we're going to a concert, and I don't get picked up for another 2.5 hours, but need to get some stuff out of the way. Need to eat something. Need to get a project together. Need to get dressed, do my hair, my makeup, all that fun stuff. So this is probably the only update for today, but I do want to get a lot done tomorrow, so probably pick up there. So, went to the concert. It was great. Didn't do as much crocheting as I thought, but you'll see that all in that video. Don't know when that's going to come out. But I want to finish this sweater. I was going to say just the sleeve, but I want this sweater done today. It is only 9:48. Now, what I'm thinking is I'll finish the sleeve relatively soon. If I have time, I will start the body ribbing. But I do want to go to the pool today around 1 o'clock, and then after that I'm going to go to the library to edit. So I can also take this to the library while I'm editing, but I want to get a lot of editing done today since I don't have work. I'm going to have a long week after today. So I really want to do as much as I can now before I go to the pool. I have other responsibilities, but I really do just want to do this. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm feeling good. I have my coffee. And yeah, we will see where the day takes us. The sweater is done. Look at her. The only thing that I have not done yet, I have woven in all the ends except for the very last sleeve ones because I'm going to block it. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe just sometime this week. And I'm not sure, I might take out the last 2 rows of ribbing, but I need to see if this cotton is going to grow a lot in length. Yeah, just because I don't dislike the length of this ribbing, but I might take off 2 rows for it to match this one. I'm not sure yet, so I'm gonna see how it blocks out, and if it still feels kind of long to me, then I'll pull out the 2 rows and weave in this end. But that's really all I have left. So I'm very, very happy about this one, but it is 10:15 and I do have work at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm going to kind of wrap up for the night. I'm pretty sure all I have left to do now is the sock. I think so. I'll have to double check my cart of projects, but I'm pretty sure I just have the sock left to do, which I don't know why it always I psych myself out and think it's gonna take a long time, but I've made this sock a couple times now. I don't think it's gonna take too long. So I think if I get this done by the end of the week, it's literally Monday night. So I have 5 days to make one sock. It's definitely doable, so I need to get on it. I have other stuff to do as well, but for this video, I just have that sock left. So really happy to have this done. I say that, but I'm pretty sure it's just a sock. Yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm working on something. So it's Friday and I've had my sweater done basically all week. I don't remember specifically what day I finished, but it is finished. And it just needs to be blocked. But I want to finish this video this weekend and I don't have the time to wet block it and let it dry. Even though it is really hot, I don't want to wait for it to dry. So I'm going to steam it basically to see if I need to shorten the sleeves. And if it fits well, then I will call it done and wet block it and it'll be ready to show in the podcast. So make sure you stay tuned for the August podcast episode. But I'm just going to steam this today and basically see if it fits fine. And then that's the last thing we're going to do actually. I decided to drop doing the second sock in this video, mostly because I don't want to, but also it has been so hot. The thought of using wool yarn to make another sock on those tiny stitches was just not feeling appealing at all this week, nor next week. So it might be like a get back into fall, finish my pair of socks vibe later, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for. But for now, for this video, we're just going to steam block this sweater and call it a day. So I'm going to do that now because it's not getting late, but I want to get this over with. So yeah, we're gonna steam this. That is now all that I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did really want to see that sock, you can go watch the video I filmed from Sock Week or wait till I finish the second one in the fall. Don't know when that's going to be, but yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!